Newly elected House Speaker Dustin Burrows is pushing back debate on the chamber's rules to its latest date since 2009. This is Thursday, January 16th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State, the Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for spending part of your day with the Texas Minute. A proposal in the state Senate would require that college degrees be rated on their economic value. More on that coming up. Texas Land Commissioner Don Buckingham announced on Wednesday the completion of a 1.5-mile stretch of border wall along the Rio Grande. The construction has been on a ranch in Starr County that was purchased by the state back in October. The area is located in the U.S. Border Patrol's Rio Grande sector and has seen the greatest number of illegal alien crossings. Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo is pushing back against an accusation that she's an absent administrator after having reportedly missed more than a third of the county's meetings in 2024. Houston's KPRC-TV broke the story after reviewing last year's Commissioner Court meetings and noting that Hidalgo was absent for 36% of them. Hidalgo said the investigation fails to consider that many of those were what she described as, quote, less than 5-minute meetings. And, she said, 2 of the meetings were those that she missed because of her honeymoon. After being installed as Speaker by Democrats and a minority of Republicans earlier this week, Dustin Burrows is leading the Texas House off to an unhurried start. He's setting the rules debate for well over a week into the session. This is significant, of course, because the House rules govern the operations of the chamber. More attention has been placed on the debate over the rules in recent years, however, due to proposals to ban Democrats from holding chairmanships. In 2021, House members overwhelmingly voted down a proposal to end chairmanships for the minority party. In 2023, after Republican activists showed up to the Capitol, then Speaker Dade Phelan didn't even allow a vote on the issue, which has become a priority since then of the Republican Party. During his campaign for the speakership, Burrows attempted to avoid the issue altogether by saying the House would have the opportunity to decide whether Democrats should be given chairmanships during the rules debate, though he refused to say whether he would appoint them himself if such a rule was not passed. In recent legislative sessions, House members have voted on the rules during the first few days of the session. Yesterday, Burrows announced he intends to wait until next Wednesday, January 22nd. The last time the rules were voted on this late was in 2009, the first session of former Speaker Joe Straus. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Ever wonder where the money from the Texas Lottery really goes? Spoiler alert. The lion's share isn't going to education. In fact, the lottery only funds about 2 or 3 days of public education every year. In Season 9 of Exposed, we break down how lawmakers sold the lottery to Texas voters, how the system was stacked against low-income players from day one. From rigged lottery jackpots to corporate scandals, the Texas Lottery's past is full of corruption, a trend that continues today. Tune in to Exposed, Gateway Drug, and uncover the truth about what's really happening behind the scenes.
Exposed, Season 9, available now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Under a proposal filed in the Texas Senate, state colleges and universities would be required to assess the economic value of their degree programs every 5 years. The new law, if adopted, would evaluate program graduates' median student loan debt relative to their median annual earnings. The programs would fall into one of 4 economic value categories. The law has been written by State Senator Mays Middleton, who's a Republican from Galveston. He would sunset programs with debt-to-earning ratios of over 125%. You can find the details of all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Emily Medeiros, Charles Blaine, Brandon Waltons, and Valerie Munoz. It was produced by Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the first news of the day for the Lone Star State. This has been the Texas Minute with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.